Progress.
Okay, good morning everyone. Shalom Aleichem, Baruch Haba. We're continuing in Mishna Berura, Daf Hashavua. We're learning Siman Samachei. Hanichnas lebeis hakneses umatzat tzibur koyrin kriya Shema. If you enter a shul and you find that tzibur is saying Shema, ay shehifsik b'shas hakriya, or you interrupted at the time of reading the Shema. So today we may have to break up into two, even though it's very small. Okay, Siman Samachei. Hanichnas lebeis hakneses. If you enter a shul, umatzat tzibur koyrin kriya Shema, ay shehifsik b'shas hakriya. Kara sirugin. Dainu shehischel likrois v'hifsik. Let's say you read it, seirugin. What's seirugin? You began to read and then you interrupted. You paused, bein b'shtika, bein b'dibar, either with silence or by speaking. V'chazar u'gemara, and then you went and you completed it. Afilu shakidei ligmars kol yatsa. Even if you waited the amount of time to complete the whole thing, you're yotzei. Afilu haya hahefsik machmas oines. Even if the hefsik was because of extenuating circumstances. Says the Mishna Berura, bein b'dibor, afilu imsach b'mezid. Even if you spoke intentionally. After asa isser b'zeh, even though you violated a prohibition. Afal pikein ein tzarich lachzor rak l'makom shepasak. Nevertheless, you don't have to go back, only to the place that you're interrupted. Va'afilu kishapasak be'emtza bracha. Even if you stopped in the middle of a bracha. So apparently, this is not only in Kriya Shema, because the title of the Mechaber seems that he's speaking about Kriya Shema. But here, we're not talking about Kriya Shema. We're talking about, here the Mishna Berura seems to be saying we're talking about Birchas Kriya Shema. So, in other words, the halacha of Kriya Shema would apply to Birchas Kriya Shema as well. V'adin kishasach be'emtza halal. The same thing would be if you spoke in the middle of Halal, u'megillah, or Birchas hamazon, oishar bracha arucha, or any other long bracha. The Be'er Halacha writes later on that in a bracha kitsara, it's asur even to answer Dvarim Shebekdusha, because by being mafsik in a bracha kitsara, the end of the bracha cannot appendage to the beginning of the bracha. Okay, so far what we know is that pausing or speaking in Shema or Birchas Kriya Shema will not make it that you're not yotzei the Shema or the Birchas Kriya Shema. V'adin kishasach be'emtza halal u'megillah Birchas mazon shar bracha rucha v'davka kishu oimran ba'atzmai. This is only if you're saying it yourself. De'im shoymea me'acher, because if you hear it from someone else, shema yitziyai, that he's being moitzi you, v'husach bein tayim, and you're speaking in between, memela eino shemea, memela you're not hearing it, ve'ech yotzei b'zeh, how could it be yotzei? So speaking when you're being yotzei from someone else, the issue is not you're speaking, the issue is you can't hear, and therefore you can't utilize shemea ka'ina. Now the Be'er Halacha says earlier that if you miss words that are not me'ikar habracha, you're yotzei b'diavad, like we say regarding Birchas Hamazon. But if you lose from the psicha of the bracha, or the end, or the key phrases, then like bris, Torah, in Birchas Hamazon, then definitely you will not be yotzei. Whether it's Halal, Megillah, Birchas Hamazon, or any other bracha arucha, v'ayim ber halacha shekasavnu, de b'kriya Shema nachon shiachsar parshios oid hapam kishasach b'mezid, that when it comes to Kriya Shema, it is correct to go back and say the parshios again when you speak intentionally. There are those who say you have to go back to the beginning. If you look in the second Be'er Halacha, Bein B'dibor, he says, Ayin b'Mishna Berura b'masha kasavnu afilu sach b'mezid, Ayin b'Magen Avram b'Siman Kuf Dalet Siv Katan Vav, Demetchila mistapek bazeh linyan Kriya Shema iberchaseh. He says the evsha the choyzel rosh v'afilo isha k'dei ligmar kula. Amnam b'maskanosim etzadei sham deb'diavad lo yachs l'rosh. The daidin lo keshoygagin mekimin shrei v'alam nizharm. Since most of the world doesn't know you can't speak in the middle of Kriya Shema, we consider such a person like a shoygeg and not amazed. That implies that if you're in a shul where they already know you can't speak by Shema, or if you know,
if you learn Rabbi Glatstein every day Mishna Berura,
or if you come to the shir so you know you can't even speak by Chazar Sashatz, then you have a din of amazed. Lamaisa, the Bir Halacha concludes that the Eliyah Rabbah in Hilchas Birchas Hamazon writes that the din of the Magen Avram, that when you speak b'mezid you have to go back as a tzarch iyun. So the Bir Halacha says it's going to be very difficult lamaisa to follow the Magen Avram, because by tefillah itself there are many deos among the Rishonim and Achronim when you speak b'mezid. Therefore, b'di'eved you don't have to go back. But when it comes to parashas of Shema, why not go back? But by other brachos, where it's an issue of bracha levatala, then you don't go back. So basically, the bottom line is there's a Magen Avram that when you speak intentionally, you do have to say it over. B'di'eved, it's very hard to follow that Magen Avram. But if you're dealing with the parashas of Krishna, where you could easily say it again, then you should say it again. What we're going to do is we're going to hold it here and we're just going to continue.
Recording stopped.